Hello everyone. Why do I always mess up the intro? And I do this like every time. Hello everyone, it is Kylie with Girl with Kylie. Welcome back to another video. As you can see from the title, which currently I don't know what I'm going to name this video, but you guys can see it already. This video is about business. So this is a couple of things I wrote down that I want to share that I have grown in my business journey. Some things that I have, really... let me look at my paper here. Some things that I've learned, things that I've grown in, things that have helped me grow my business, things that have helped me become more successful and get my name out there. So I guess I'm gonna name this video All Things Business, but just some of the things I definitely wanted to share, stuff that I talk about in my coaching sessions that can actually help you. But these are just some things I'm listing off that really have helped me in my business and were some very significant things in my business that have helped me to, gain confidence, get customers, what else? Be market better, and also think on a bigger scale. So let's get right into it. First is confidence on camera. So back then when I first started my business, I was very embarrassed to tell people I had a business because it was out of the norm, especially for 10 and 11 year olds. Like, I was 10 when I started my business. By the time I was like 11 or 12 in middle school and also playing travel soccer, anytime anyone like probably saw that I had a business online or they asked me about it, I was like, oh yeah, it's just this. And I would like downplay it every single time because I didn't want anyone to know about it. I was super embarrassed. Not in a way of like I felt people were going to be judging me, but in a way of like, it's weird and why in the world would you start a business? Like, why do you have a business? And plus, I didn't know much about what my business was about because I was kind of going along with the flow of what my parents were enforcing, what my parents were teaching me. So it was like, it was just so weird and awkward. I remember I used to be always like so weird and awkward about it. If my mom was watching, and I still get like this sometimes, if my mom was watching any of my videos I was making, I would literally like cringe and walk away. Or if she saw the post, like anything that she saw that I put out there. And this has been a big thing up until like maybe recently, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. Like the past couple months, I really haven't been too crazy about like hearing myself speak because I know I'm very confident now. All praises to the Most High. But back then, I was not only was I not confident about people knowing about it, I wasn't even confident enough to start making like videos and getting on camera and all that stuff like that. But there was one day I had decided to do it. I think it was back in 2021, and I called it Kylie Creations Talk, and it was just videos every Tuesday that kept me accountable, where I had to continue to talk about my business. If there was a new product, if there was a sale going on, if it was my birthday and I wanted to like speak about, oh, I have a birthday sale, or if it was just whatever I was doing at that time, I made sure it was talked about every Tuesday on Kylie Creations Talk because my business is Kylie Creations. That's my legal LLC business that I started with in 2019 when I was 10. But as I continued to do that and be more consistent with it, it got easier and easier to do. The intros got easier. I didn't have to edit as much anymore. Like me stuttering and all that stuff like that. So confidence on camera is something that's helped me grow in my business because it's allowed people to see the person behind the business. I know for a lot of people, they really don't want to do that at all. They are not great, talkers. They may not be confident. They just don't want people's like to see their face. Like they don't want to present themselves. And I get that. Absolutely, I do. But it's definitely helped me grow. And if you are someone that wants to get into it and, you're seeing this video now, this is your sign, do it. People want to see who's behind the business, especially when you have such a beautiful and powerful message that you want to share. So get on camera, get to it, post the video, get in a good area of your home, get some good lighting going. I bought this ring light for another reason, but I've been using it now for content creation. But before then, I would literally I would be at my desk. I remember this. I would be at my desk when I was like 11 or 12. I would be at my desk and I would have like my computer light on and I would have like, or maybe like a YouTube video playing and I would just use that. I had LED lights in my room at one point. So I used to use those like just to have some good lighting going on. But I really didn't start off all professional and all like put together. I just did it. And it was great. Looking back, like 11, 12-year-old Kylie that was doing this, amazing. And all praise belongs to the Most High. I don't know where that confidence finally came from, me stepping into that. And trust me, I wasn't confident while doing it. I just did it. But over time, it got easier for me because I realized that what I'm speaking about and the things that I'm saying, they're me, and they're my passions, my interests, what I want to say, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. I just got to make sure, everything is like proper. But other than that, you're going to sit on my video and judge if you don't just scroll and get on with your life. So confidence on camera, just know that one, don't care about anyone else thinks. Two, continue to pray about having confidence and spreading the message that the Most High has given you. And yes, the Most High gives you everything. Doesn't matter if it's like this, and I'll put it like this, like if it's something directly like a godly, a God-centered business. So if it's something like literally, how do I explain it? Regardless if it's like something literally like based around the Most High, or if it's something that the Most High gave you, like a talent that he gave you that you're sharing, regardless of what it is, it can be used for the glory of God, and you speak about it because the Most High gave it to you. It's a gift, it's a talent, whatever it may be. And that, or the product idea or the product that you're selling, whatever it is, and you put it out there and you're confident about it and you know exactly what's going on, being very I want to put it like this, because another thing that can help confidence is being prepared about what you're saying. So knowing, your stuff so well that you can speak about it. That's important too. And also, when you're filming, there's nobody else here but you, and it's like you're talking to yourself. So that's another thing that I feel like can help you as well. You're talking to you. Like I'm talking to me right now, even though I'm talking to you. So yeah, confidence on camera. Next thing we're talking about is pop-up shop. So this is something I speak about in my coaching sessions for people, especially who sell physical products and want to get out in their local community. This is something that's definitely helped my business, but pop-up shops were so popular after quarantine. I have no idea why, but I have never heard of like pop-up shops and markets and vending things until after quarantine, which I don't know, maybe that was a big trend at the time, but they're still very popular because when you get out into your communities and you are selling to, those people within your city, it allows your name to get out there to the point where people start knowing you, and that's very important. So pop-up shops are not only to, make money, they're also to get your name out there, especially when you have a great big message and movement that you want to share. So pop-up shops definitely did help my business. Not only was I a part of pop-up shops and sold my products at these markets, at these events, these vending events, I also hosted them. Not I, but my parents, obviously, but our businesses were the headliners of the pop-up shop. So we hosted them, used to rent out a space that was near our home and do them. And that was really cool. And it just, it really allowed people to get to know who you are, and sell your products to your community. And you get people to come out and you have food and drinks, and, they get to support local small businesses. And it was great. So I did so many of those. And that also helped build confidence because you have to speak with customers one-on-one. Like you have to be like, hi, like, oh, how you doing today? And oh, this is my product and I feel like this could help you with this. And oh, you used that before. Well, this is natural and this is, this really can like be something beneficial for you. And take my business card and, follow me on Instagram because, you never know if I'll come out with something that you can use. It is a crazy thing. And then like you're making sales like right there, and it's wild. And you put all you work so hard on everything that you put on that table, and crazy. So it helped me build confidence, helped me get my name out there. Definitely help with like followers. So like when people are in front of you, be like, oh, follow me, I'll give you like $2 off on this product. So then it helped me gain my following, helped me to know about more business owners like me, connect with them. And that's obviously what pop-up shops are for, but it was something that really helped grow my business at the time, and it's still going on. If you check in your city, look for like any farmers market, vending markets, whatever, and that can help you depending on what the product you're selling. It really can help you grow and also get some sales going, because you never know. When you have a great product and there's a lot of traffic at that specific market, you could be making thousands of dollars within hours at those markets. And sometimes they only last for like 5 hours max. Like they're not too long because, people get tired. So yeah, like the one in my city specifically is 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Not that early, not too late, right? It's just a bit of your day, and it's on Sundays, and they're out there, and people sell most of it is like your handmade crafts and your handmade natural organic potions. So yeah, next is organization. So really what helped me get and grow in my business, not even just in my personal life, but also in my business, was being organized. So like I said earlier about being knowledgeable what you have going on, being organized also helped me be knowledgeable about what I have going on. So really getting in my mind, okay, this is my product, this is how many I have of this, and this is, the benefits of this product. So that way, like, even if I'm in public and someone comes up to me and we just start talking for no reason, and then we start talking about business, and then you just know what you have going on and just staying on top of that. So being organized definitely helps. Labeling things, putting things where they belong. I know that sometimes, I know for me, space wise, there wasn't, as much space because I don't have an office space. Even our old home, there was no like office space. I used to like do my handmade t-shirts in our living room. But yeah, so what was I saying again? So being organized, and also like, I know sometimes it's overwhelming when you're doing so much for your business, and maybe you like are trying new products or making or creating new things, like literally at the point you're in like the lab, you're in that work mode. But like after, when you clean up, not putting stuff wherever, but putting it back where it belongs. I know that was a really big thing for me, because when I was done, I make pile. It looks good, but it's not where it's supposed to be. Getting organized with that. Getting organized with having all your stuff in order. So like legally having your LLC down and knowing exactly what you're paying for monthly. I had to get really organized with that too, because I need to know where my money's going. Organized and, keeping yourself up to date with different things that are going on business wise. So I know for me, like watching my emails is very important. Not letting emails go by and being like, oh, it's not important. If it comes to you, just at least look at it so you can see, okay, and be knowledgeable. Because there was, when prices started going up, we actually got emails about them before it happened. But when the price actually went up, we were like, wait, what? But then it was like, you did get an email about this like a month or two ago and you didn't pay attention to it. So that's just being not even organized, but that's just being proactive, being vigilant, I guess, about what's going on in your business and being organized with that. So knowing what's going on, knowing what, how many products you have, knowing exactly what your products are about, so you can always be ready to speak about them, knowing exactly what they do, what they're for. Because even though you're a business owner, you know exactly what you do and everything that you have, but like constantly just rehearsing that in your mind of what you're about is a part of being organized as well. What else can I say about being organized that's helped me? Yeah, being organized with, even in my phone for content creation, making an album for certain pictures and videos that I use over and over again, being organized in my phone, writing things down. When you have ideas, just have a notebook just for that, and making sure you check off those boxes so that those videos get posted. Because one thing I've learned, especially recently, the Most High talks to me a lot. And these ideas that I get come straight from him. So I have to make sure, okay, I write them down and put them down so that's not a missed message that somebody could have benefited from. So yeah, being organized in all areas, and the areas that you lack in, and it takes work. It takes work. That's why we don't want to do it. But we just got to make sure that we're organized and put together. Like, for example, I just recently had to like organize all my different notebooks. I have at least 5, 6, 7 different notebooks for not only my business, but businesses that I manage. And I'm looking at them like, okay, which one is which? And I know that they're all organized when it comes down to what's in them, but they're not labeled. So like the books I'll show you this one for you. Oh, this one's labeled. But my Bible study notebook looks just like my business notebook. Wait, is this my business notebook? Oh yeah, it's my business notebook. Yeah. So they look the same. So that even little stuff like that, so I'm not going crazy and I can like just breathe. Little stuff matters. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is consistency. Obviously, that helps you grow, that helps you thrive, that helps you get through, be successful. Consistency, even in the smallest ways, can really benefit you. And that's something that I had to learn throughout my entire business journey that I'm still working in now. Consistency, the word itself. over and over and over and over and over again, and you will be successful. So going back to when I was talking about the content creation stock videos that I did every Tuesday, the consistency in that, I think I did that for like a year and a half, every Tuesday, faithfully. And if I missed Tuesday, I did it on Wednesday. And if I missed Tuesday or Wednesday, I used to make a post. And people that have been watching me for a while, I used to make a post and be like, sorry, I missed content creation stock. Here's what's going on. Or I'll let people know in advance, okay, I'm going to miss this Tuesday because I just came from out of town. Like, it was just consistent, like, and it didn't even make me grow thousands of followers, but it helped me be consistent with something to the point where it made me confident. Like I said, it showed people that I'm about my stuff. And I'll never forget, there was a time where a lady showed up to one of the pop-up shops that I was hosting. Oh, my parents and I were hosting, and was like, keep up the good work. Like, I see you working. And it's like, you don't know who's watching you. So remain consistent, keep going. You just never know. So not even on just that aspect of you just never knowing who's watching you and what opportunities may lie ahead because you're being consistent, but also it helps you, and it will help you be successful depending on whatever it is you're being consistent in. For business, consistent posting is important. For business, posting, marketing, being consistent in creating new things. You put something out there, okay, what's the next thing that can be like the next big thing for yourself? Consistent in creating videos and creating content. I said that already. Why is my brain not connecting? Being consistent in sending out the thank you letters and notes and the emails and the messages to people and your customers. Not forgetting to being consistent in putting your business cards in your packages. Even when you're just like, okay, I already wrapped up this package, I forgot to put the business card in. Okay, just being consistent and doing your best to, I'm finding the word. I guess being on top of your stuff. You never know where it can take you. It will definitely help you. And because entrepreneurship and life are so parallel, as you do that in business, I would pray that it translates into your actual life. In my coaching sessions, though, we talk about the importance of doing it in your life before your business, because in our lives, our character and who we are is what's going to, get us into the kingdom of God. But if you're doing a little bit backwards, I just pray that it translates into both areas, and you're not only doing it for money. But just be consistently working hard on your business and dedicating time to it every day is very important. What's up? 4 minutes? Thank you. So consistent in just finding new ways to get yourself out there. Consistent in research. Yeah, the research is very important. I didn't even put that on the list, but research is very important. Seeing how other people are successful in the same thing that you're trying to do, because nothing's new under the sun. Somebody's done what you've done before and they've been successful with it. So find what they're doing and do it. Consistent in just grinding and working hard, and trying to make your thing into what you're trying to make it into. Consistent in reaching out to people that you want to collaborate with and that you want to get in with, show that you want this, not for other people, but for yourself and for the glory of God, ultimately. Next, creativity. This is something I want to talk about with AI, because AI has allowed me to enhance my creativity. I'm not always the most creative when it comes down to designing, color schemes and pictures and graphics. And even sometimes we have to get creative the way that we market and the way that we say things, because the world and trends change so much that the way that you may have said something a couple years ago, you have to say it a little bit differently now, because the trends and the hooks have changed. So that type of creativity is something that AI can definitely help with. And I have a session dedicated just for that. It's called AI for Business Solutions. It's on my website. And like I said, I've been using AI for, I want to say, a year now. AI has definitely changed a lot. I do less work and get more, I get more out of it, basically. Just typing up my thoughts and asking AI to enhance it. Now, all the time do I use it, because I still get great and amazing ideas, anointed ideas from God. So that's what I put out there. But when I need to organize it, and when I need to sometimes enhance the creativity of it for marketing and SEO and technological purposes, I do. But AI really can help you with this. So yeah, but being creative is very important. Being different, setting yourself apart from what everyone else is doing. So yes, there's a million and one different businesses. There's a million and one people doing the same thing as you. But how do you set yourself apart? What makes you creative? What makes you different? I was reading a book on, how Rick Case Honda, the book's actually behind me. Rick Case Honda marketed his cars, or how he ran his business. And the thing about it was that he found a way to market that other people weren't marketing, and he researched and got creative in how he put his business out there. Not even just the marketing part, the way that he carried, like, with his customers and his customer service was set apart and different from everyone else, and that's what made him successful. So yeah, creativity is very important. AI can definitely help with this part. If you are interested in learning how to do that for your business, for your brand, for your entrepreneurial journey, make sure to look at the link in the description. It's going to be in there. All right, last two things I want to talk about: expansion and passion. Expansion. Not putting all your eggs in one basket. Once again, something talked about in my Purpose Over Profit session. But not only just the Purpose Over Profit, all of them, but really only the Purpose Over Profit session, because the Purpose Over Profit session, sorry, that's a lot, but the Purpose Over Profit session is like life and business, and integrating both, and having your business serve your life, and your life being like dedicated to the doing the will of the Most High. So your business also is at the same time, and then you learn a whole bunch of stuff. Trust me, it's amazing. I love it. It's amazing. But yeah, so expansion, not putting all your eggs in one basket. This is something that I learned when COVID hit, when quarantine happened and the world was shut down, when I was like out of school and everything. Speaking to my parents, learning things about the Bible, seeing different things that people were saying on, videos, even the elders in my church, and just realizing that things can really be gone just like this, just like the TikTok ban that just happened. So not having all my eggs in one basket. For example, I'll give you an example. If all your money came from TikTok and TikTok was really banned for real, how would you make a living? So I'm not saying that you can't use TikTok as your source of income because it got banned. I'm saying that either you have multiple streams of income, or money that you're getting from one place is going into other places. So it's either you go like that first, or you get here first and then you go like that after. Do you get it? So having multiple streams of income, expanding. I've been in business for February. Oh, wow. This in a couple, like in 2 weeks, it will be 6 years. And we've seen different economies. Trust and believe. When I first started out, beautiful. When I was quarantine time, so when I first started out, 2019, 2020, beautiful. 2021, pretty good. That dip in 2022 to 2023 and this past year was bad. Trust. So the pivoting and the expanding and the getting into different areas, that was when entrepreneurial mindset really had to kick in. And it just reminded me and also showed me once again, because I dealt with it in my personal life, do not put all your eggs in one basket. You have to be open, especially when you have a business, open into exploring different avenues, and you can connect them to your business. So for example, and this is something that I talk about not only in my Purpose Over Profit coaching session, but also in the ebook that I made 2 years ago called Ways That I Make Money as a Teenager. Something's gonna work. I may have 7 streams of income, but in a season that these 3 aren't doing well, these 4 are going to do well. And in a season where these 6 aren't doing well, this 1 has to do well. Something has to give, especially when I have my stuff in different areas. So money that I'm making now, I'm investing it for the future. Money that I'm making now, I'm saving up for something else. I'm making money from different areas and aspects. I connect them all to my business. And when I say connect them all to my business, I put everything under my business. Whatever it is I'm doing, whatever side hustle it is, it's on my LLC. It's attached to my business, which is like the center of everything. So yeah, but like ones that I have right now, I do affiliate marketing. I resell. I I do stocks, and I either do stocks on my own, or I give money to my father. I do. Why am I forgetting what I do? I've done a bubblegum machine before in a hair salon, and I want to do that again. am working on my content creation account, so it's not just, there's some accounts you all don't even know that I have, but they're there. I'm working on more of my digital products, so that there's money going in different places. I also have apparel that I do that's automated. I don't even touch it. So all those different things, I talk about these in my sessions. I don't always speak about everything that I do because I don't want to give too much away, but at the same time, right now, I really just want to let y'all know that you gotta have your money in different places, and you gotta expand outwards. And the entrepreneur mindset, it's not just about a business. There's a big difference between a business owner and an entrepreneur. Because you can own a business and not even do anything with that business at all. But an entrepreneur is a creative, logical, passionate boss. All right. And the last thing I want to talk about, like I just said, passion. So I know that being an entrepreneur, sometimes you'll put your money into things you're not passionate about, but because it makes sense, you'll do it. Because, for example, am I passionate about reselling? No. But do I do it? Yeah. My mom just called me. Yeah. Okay. I'm back. Passion. Yes, passion. So we were speaking about, why do I keep leaving and coming back? We were speaking about passion and being passionate. So I was saying that I may not be passionate about reselling, but what I am passionate about is this mission and message that the Most High has given me to spread and to share, and it keeps me going. So there has to be a motivation somewhere in whatever you're doing. It may not be directly the business or endeavors that you are exploring entrepreneurially, but maybe it's the profit that you're making that you're able to continue to use for something that you are passionate about. There's something in there that makes you want to keep going. And I will say this, being passionate makes things a lot easier. Something that I've learned is that if you don't tongue-tied, okay? If you don't love what you're doing, you can do it, but it just won't come out right. And I think over a while, you just fade out of it and just really be burnt and sick of it, honestly. So yeah, love what you do, be passionate about whatever it is, and find the thing that you're passionate about and pursue that. And, get in touch with yourself, get in touch with God and yourself, and find what it is that the Most High has placed in you that you just can't ignore and that you love that much to fight for it entrepreneurially and make a profit from it in this world. So we speak about that in the Purpose Over Profit session too. So pretty much everything I told you guys today is stuff that I speak about in my coaching sessions, because it's stuff that I've been through, stuff that I can give some great advice and knowledge on. And then we keep everything in the Word of God. So I didn't speak much about all the verses that go with everything that I said today, but I'll leave you with this verse, and this is Galatians 6:9, and it says, why did I forget it? In due season, we will reap if we faint not. So basically, be consistent, continue to work hard, and you will reap if you faint not. So if you faint not, if you don't give up, you will reap what you have sown and worked so hard for. So that has been this video, all things business. I promoted my session multiple times throughout the video, but once again, I will say the sessions that I have listed in the description are one-on-one, online, or in person. Most of them will be done online just because of the length of the session. It's only like 45 minutes, but the other ones, like starting a business or the Purpose Over Profit, can be done online or in person, depends. For people who really have these ideas and want to pursue being an entrepreneur, these sessions are really for you, not only to start, but to grow and to ultimately work this whole, your business into your life and do everything for the glory of God. Like, that's the biggest thing ever. And we talk about the spiritual and what I would like to call maybe the logical side of it, because you have a passion, you have something the Most High gave you. How can we get that on the road? How can we, get that running with logical side hustles, with logical ways to make money that are not even just logical, but legitimate and righteous too, you know? Because when I say hustle sometimes, my mind go to like weed, like selling drugs or something. It's like, yeah, that's not the side hustle that I was talking about. I was talking about the ones that can make you some real legitimate, legit, righteous money, you know? And we talk about that too. Everything for the glory of God. Don't do something to somebody else that you wouldn't want done to you. And also business that the Most High would be okay with blessing, you know? Because there's some businesses out there that it's like, okay, you're making billions, but this isn't something that's helping God's people. So what are we doing? But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll make more videos like this in the future because entrepreneurship is a big part of my life and it has become a part of who I am. And, you know, just very grateful to make this video for today. Very confident. All praises belong to the Most High. You just come with consistency and working hard. Yeah, I have to give the Most High that, and I have to pat myself a little bit on the back because sometimes I forget the things that I do and how far I've come. But then I look and I'm like, okay, Kylie. And then I think again, I'm like, okay, I got a long way to go, but I'm gonna get it eventually. I'm gonna look back on this video and be like, girl, you got it. You know, this vision, you got it. But yeah, love you guys so much. Y'all be blessed for real, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.